Did you have the groin imbalance from our 18-second at-home broomstick squat test? You know, the one where you squat and your knees both come in and dive in? That means you have a tight groin, and that could be causing a lot of issues like knee pain, lower back pain, hip pain. We're gonna fix it with 3 moves in this video and relieve your tension. Temporarily. Long term, we have a short fix for you at the end of the video to make sure that you don't have to worry about the pain coming back. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, you've never heard of a broomstick squat test, there's another link for you in the description so you can get your own at-home evaluation. But for everybody else who did your homework, let's get started. All right, so the first step we have to do is you have a tight groin. We're gonna do a groin rocker stretch to open it up. That tight dominant groin is going to prevent you from opening your hips. Can't have that. So the first thing we're gonna do is you're going to end up like a hip flexor lunge stretch with 2 90-degree angles. Squeeze your glute, squeeze your abs. And you're gonna walk this leg out 90 degrees. So now it's perpendicular with that line that we just had. From here, I'm gonna push my knee behind me, opening up your hip. Now this is where it's gonna feel really awkward. You're gonna open up these pelvic muscles here. Then I'm gonna lay my hand on the inside to keep that knee tracking outside, keep my spine erect and straight, and lower my hip down towards the heel on the ground. That's where you feel it. Do 10 of these with me, and then we're gonna switch sides and do 10 on the other side. Now this is going to open up your groin and start to work on the hip capsule too that gets impinged as you have this groin imbalance. Once you've done 10 each side, stay within your happy zone, don't overstretch, move on to our second move. All right, our second move is the Spider-Man stretch, but we're gonna put an emphasis on the external rotation, which means moving away from center. So anything outside your center line. We're gonna set up into a lunge. We're gonna move this foot out diagonally instead of being straight on, more of a diagonal angle to open up this hip capsule. I'm gonna lay my opposite hand down, push this back knee back even further, increase the stretch. I'm gonna push the knee in, internally rotating, and then look away and push away. Now because that hip capsule on you is tight with a groin imbalance, I want you to do this 10 times. So after your 10th rep, let's fast forward, say I just did 10, you're gonna drop your elbow down towards your heel, just like so. Now if that's too intense, block it with a yoga block or a foam roller so that you can rest there for 90 seconds without a lot of guarding and tightening of your muscles. Once you've done that side, make sure you do the other side 10 times, and then go into your stretch. And once you've completed both sides, we have one more move left to really open up your hips and get rid of that groin imbalance. Now for our last movement, we're gonna do a cross-legged glute stretch or a figure 4 stretch if you're familiar with that with yoga. This is to work our hip capsule and our glute. So lay down flat. Now from here, cross one ankle over the other knee and then lift the knee. This might give you enough stretch right here to begin with, so you don't need to do anything else. Hold this for 90 seconds. If not, reach through, grab the opposite leg, and then that will control how much of a stretch you place on that glute. You should feel it right here. Now you're gonna hold this for 90 seconds, just like anything else. It takes 90 seconds for tissue change. So if you're not holding it for 90 seconds, chances are you're just stretching for no reason, just to pull on your tissue, but you want it to lengthen and feel better. Then switch, do the opposite side. And once you've done both sides, just like always, make sure you reevaluate. Do your squat test again. You should see your body go lower and deeper into the squat. Your knees should go outward more, and you should have much more flexibility in your hips. So you should have a lot of pain relief. Now I say relief because we didn't fix the root cause. Those muscular imbalances that pull the hips out of alignment, that pull the knees inward, have not been fixed. You need resistance training and strength training for that. For that, we have an amazing help for you. Look below in the description and we'll get you the next step of our reset protocol.